Coming up with it. Get it down. Stars going all the way back with it. The whistle looked like offside is the call. So free kick coming up here for FC Pontiac. Lost their last 3 games. Lost to the Michigan Jaguars twice. On Thursday the 19th, and then last Sunday. Then Legends FC, like I mentioned. The Stars, haven't played, like I said, in about 2 weeks. So trying to get that rest over rust factor going to be early on. It could be an early testament here. It's going quickly down with it. Here's FC Pontiac right side, kicked out of play. Good job getting back, denying that shot. As it's going to be another corner, going to be taken by Perkins again. As it's worked accurate again, as everyone gets set. Perkins, this is a line drive shot, a little bit shorter than the last time. And that one able to go through. And FC Pontiac scores on the corner kick. And they have themselves a 1-0 lead in the 6th minute of action. Let's take a look at this again. Sent off by FC Pontiac and able to get it through the goal. And just like that, it's a 1-0 lead for the team in red here tonight. So the Stars facing another early deficit. Their game versus Troy Lotto in the first 20 minutes of play. But unable to get anything through that time as they couldn't make a stop on that play. Goalkeeper here tonight for the Stars. It's Daniela Mecca. Maybe a junior over at Utica Ford High School. This upcoming year has played for the National Soccer Club in the ECNL. Looking at it here is 6 minutes of play. The FC Pontiac getting themselves a 1-0 lead. So it's a good job there taking that away that time for the Stars. That's Ava Badalo, midfielder playing at West Virginia Wesleyan University. That's a Division II school. It's been a key piece over there. Looking to continue to grow as a player here. Well, there's no off season really, but getting ready for the fall season coming up in just a few months. Mecca sends it over to her back line. Looking to get a touch on it. There by Badalo. Still working it here. As we're in the 9th minute of play so far early on, 1-0 lead for FC Pontiac, scoring in the 6th minute here. So they work it up here past midfield. Sent out near the corner and out of play. So it's going to be a throw in for the Stars deep in their own end. Satina has been trying to work together and trying to get that first taste of victory on the season. They were all so close. Just a few mistakes in that game versus Troy cost them a chance. Even though they came away with a point, you still feel like that. It's this one sent all the way down. This is going to be way offside. They were trying to go pull a fast one there, but too far ahead of everybody was Kenzie Ruber, midfielder out of Bowling Green University. Worked up, and that one saved up there by Mecca. First time we have not seen in goal tonight for the Stars. Grace McCormick, who has been playing in every single game so far this season. She's had more experience now over at UD Mercy, playing tonight like I mentioned. Here's a good chance here for the Stars, moving quickly and getting inside the 18. As we take a look at this here again, looked like it got tripped up and a shot that went wide off the net, went wide. So Pontiac will take it the other way. Working it up here as this one sent down deep. The Stars getting back. This one rolled back over to Mecca to make the stop. They're trying to get herself into it here. Allowed an early goal. They're trying to settle in. And just get really tough. In the first 10 minutes of play, you allow one to go through. But there on the other end, that time is Corinne Erke. Sends it over to her right to Ella Rose Bianca. So Bianca is a defenseman from John Jay College, Division III program. As it's worked around. And a shot there going to be stopped, that time by Mecca again.
Okay.
So Mecca will give it a boot.
Okay.
Go all the way back, and this time back over to Erke. So that it's been trading it with it right now. Not really much flow, even though Pontiac has the advantage so far. This is a team that is very young as a program in their first year playing in the UWS. This is a team that has been playing very well and creating good chemistry, a good solid record to start their campaign. But able to have everyone buy into the system, led by head coach Jen Perkins, who is not here tonight, taking over duties, as we'll take over just a second. This shot sent one high and over the crossbar by Izzy Sacalo. Take a look at, just hooked it a little bit too far, went above the net. So the youngest player on the team has a lot of potential, growing as a player. Forward out of Windsor, Ontario. Has played with the Liverpool FCIA Michigan Travel Program. A lot of these players have played for that program and been able to build chemistry with them, each other on that team, and bringing it over to FC Pontiac this summer. Just go a long way of being able to play. This one gets inside the 18. Gonna get one off the foot second time. Gets that one up high and over the net. Let's take a look at this one more time. That was Ruber down with on the first shot. And then on the second try, just couldn't get it, but it was tipped off of the goalkeeper, Erke. So we'll have our first corner for the Stars here tonight. This one's going to be taken by Gianna Kay. One of Coach Skipper's Mukhtar's own over at Rochester Christian. Gives the boot right into the middle. Clears back out of the 18. Looked like there was a push. No whistle called that time. Good job by Pontiac to clear that one back out. 40 yards from the net. So rolls back over and making the play. That time is Airkey. So a good attack, had some good chances on that one, but FC Pontiac stands tall. But showing that here so far, here in the early going. Badalo, roll that back over to Mecca. In. Put it down as one gets set as we got a whistle. There's going to be a throw-in rather as it was out of play. FC Pontiac with it. Been trading touches. Attempt, and one missed wide left. Just shot that one a little bit low, but able to not get a touch on it was Pontiac, so they will send it away. So 1-0 lead for FC Pontiac, scoring in the 6th minute. Advertise with NSN to reach a wide audience through live soccer broadcasts. We offer customized ad packages, including 30 and 60-second commercials placed across our soccer streams. Boost your brand's visibility and engage with fans in real time. Scan the QR code on your screen or call 586-304-4405 tonight. So work it here as it goes back over into Stars territory. Games every single night here on the National Soccer Network, on YouTube and Roku TV. Multiple leagues every single night. Don't want to miss out on all the action. And advertising with us will get a lot of exposure for all the commercials and everything that comes around here during every game right here on the National Soccer Network. Stars have only scored 2 goals so far this season. I mentioned those were in the last game. Mari Jackson, who hasn't played tonight, scored that first goal. And Milo LeBate, also not in action tonight, scored the PK that gave them the point in the draw as we get a foul called against Pontiac. Haven't seen much stoppages so far here in the early going. The game has been moving at a steady pace. So free kick sent down. Past midfield and working in. Themselves set is Pontiac again. Getting a flow here. Abby Lodato crossing it down over. But stopped there by Mecca. They were looking for Ella Rose Bianca on the doorstep. Bianca mentioned from John Jay College, defenseman. And a key player throughout her 4-year tenure there. Now moving up here is Claire Wise. Wise, a sophomore this season over at Lawrence Tech University down in Southfield. Had a good solid first season over with the Blue Devils. Kicked out of play towards the bench. Gonna get some subs in. Coach Skipper Mukhtar looking over at his team right now and just trying to make some changes. Then over on FC Pontiac side, I mentioned Jen Perkins, their head coach, not here tonight. Taking over duties is Justice Tilliston for them. Tilliston has had some success in her collegiate career, playing over at Detroit Mercy and Texas El Paso. Grew up in Rochester, went to Rochester Adams, a very good program in the girls soccer world of the MHSAA. But you got to give credit to this team that was a first-year program, having the record where they are right now and continuing to build every single day. You know, it's been a little bit of a rough stretch, knowing their last three, but they're trying to move on from it and finish out the season strong. Let's work to the left side of the box into the 18 as we get another whistle. Everyone is getting set. So we got a foul on the play. We're looking to the referee, looking over at everybody here as this has been a little bit of a prolonged stoppage here. As it looks like everyone is wondering what's going on here. So the referee having the ball right now. Trying to figure out what this is. It's just a drop ball, not a free kick. In control of the Stars. So no foul was given. It was just a stoppage of play. We're almost at the halfway point. The first half. Worked here by Cameron Cole. Shoots that one to left. It's going into the back of it that time. Cole has been a key piece for them so far this season with a few goals to her name. So we get another whistle here at this time as looks like we are having a stoppage in play. Looks like we have a water break here as we're at the halfway point of the first half. So it's a 1-0 lead for FC Pontiac over the Michigan Stars. And the weather here today, 94 degrees outside. Being climate controlled here inside the Michigan Stars Sports Center. But looking at it here right now, so looking at your screen, 92 degrees outside. The players getting a much needed break here for just a moment. As we take a look here at that goal in the 6 minutes so far, if you're just joining us, by FC Pontiac off the corner kick by Avery Perkins into the middle. That's where we are right now. And some chances here by the Stars just a few moments later, but unable to capitalize. And a chance on the corner that set that one up, but couldn't get anything to go that time as they're sitting here at a 1-0 deficit. As players get back out onto the field after a water break. Got to be able to stay hydrated throughout the course of the game. Even playing inside, you want to be able to keep up and able to not lose your energy and not get tired out there because of dehydration. Back and ready to go here. Stars moving up there. There was Cameron Cole who scored that goal for Pontiac. That has been the vital piece so far this season. Nowhere inside here. You can hear the rain on outside at Michigan Star Sports Center. There's a chance here, working it up, ball out, loose on the ground, able to get cleared out by Pontiac. That would have been trouble, but able to back up Yerke. It's the Pontiac defense. As she was out of position, there was an open net opportunity, but could not capitalize with the Stars. They have it here. As it's raining outside here in Washington Township, Michigan. Shot sent over the crossbar. Will result in a corner once again. Going over on the right side. So we took a look at it here again. Sent up and out of play that time. Looked like that was off the foot of Jenna Shadowski, senior over at Rochester Christian. Off the corner, ball loose, headed around. Cleared out. It's going about 30 yards back from the goal. Stars will throw it in. They'll give it right back. So far here in this game, 1-goal lead. Responsible for Cameron Cole in the 6th minute of play. Picked up her first on the campaign. Been a phenomenal player for them all season long. Sophomore over at the University of Toledo. She's had a good start to her collegiate career, and a lot of key players have been stepping up for them as well. Got Abby Lodato, who leads the team with 3 goals. And a few other players who are not playing tonight that have 2, Abby Ellis and Ava Fleming for FC Pontiac. Just looking at the radar right now, no, we're inside. The rain is coming down here, heading to that area. As what a stop there. Making the play was Mecca. See the forecast on the right side of your screen. Moving from northern Oakland into Macomb County. Right now near the Clarkston area, heading towards Pontiac. Some thunderstorms coming our way into Washington Township. And then we got another whistle here again. Then we'll have the Michigan Stars men's team, after this game concludes, they're taking on Liquid Football tonight. That game originally was supposed to be out on the road tomorrow out at Riverview Gabriel Richard High School, but moved a few days ago here to the Michigan Stars complex. So get a foul against the Stars. A little bit slow to get up, but able to get up on her own power. That's Gabby Martin. This play continues on. And another trip, that time no whistle. Stars will take it away. Martin's going to be playing over at Saginaw Valley this upcoming fall after spending her high school career over at Rochester High School. They go again. This time's Cole over to the right. Was trying to get that one up and miss. Good job by the Stars defensively that time. So this time it's going to be Cole to take the corner. Short kick and down. Bounce back up to the arc. Off the back of the Stars. Taken away. Moving it quickly. Now getting it stopped that time as it's worked back. That time by Ava Pandurin, sophomore at MSU. MSU has been having a great success the last few seasons, winning the Big Ten in the regular season and making it to the national tournament. As Pontiac sends it over to Mecca. The 32nd minute of action. Still 1-0 lead for Pontiac. The goal by Cameron Cole in the 6th minute. Bianco chasing it here, foot race, going for an open shot, and able to get that one in. And we are tied up at 1 apiece. What a job by the Stars. Kenzie Ruber in a foot race with Bianca, able to get there first, gets Erke to go out of the box, and just a soft tapper in for the open net goal. And we are tied up at 1. Kenzie Ruber able to get past Pontiac and send one through the net. So we are tied up at 1 here in the 33rd minute. It's about the same time frame where they were able to tie it up against Troy. Kenzie Ruber gets her first on the season. Mentioned a few minutes ago, playing over at Bowling Green. Now Erke will make the stop again. To the back, a shot. That one missed to the left. And a good chance to take a look at it here. And she just rolled it over, but just a heads-up play. The Stars get to send that one off. Ruber was an All-MAC player in her final year over at Bowling Green. Spent 5 seasons there. Has had a lot of success. This is going to be a corner now for the Stars. Chance here. Get it back out. Off the head of Pontiac. Hooked it all the way back this time. Up here to Sammy Lopez. Put it back over here to Gabriela Sapia, defenseman over at Central Michigan, with a few seasons over at Madonna before transferring to Mount Pleasant to the Central Michigan Chippewas. Sapia. With it down to Ruber again. Under the left. Gonna give it to right, a shot and a goal! And the Stars take the lead. What a nice dish by Ruber to send it down, as we now have a 2-1 lead for the Michigan Stars. First time they have led this season. Just incredible work all around. And it's a 2-1 lead for the Stars. And it looked like on that play, Olivia Howes was on that one. And it's a 2-1 lead. What a good response by the Stars after allowing that early goal. Just gotta like how they've been doing here so far. Just want to get confirmation here. We got some substitutions. We're waiting here. Just trying to see who's. But Ruber has a goal and an assist here tonight. And it down. And a shot again off of it that time. I beg your pardon, it was Milena Troy on that goal. Troy, the junior from Oakland University. But nonetheless, the Stars, mentioned for the first time this season, have the lead 2-1. FC Pontiac working with it quickly and able to get one to go through to tie it up once again. That's Abby Ellis. And just like that, we have a 2-2 tie here in the 38th minute. So just as the momentum was starting to pick up for the Stars, it quickly goes back over to FC Pontiac. Mentioned Abby Ellis, who's had 2 goals coming into tonight, has picked up another one here on the season. Ellis, another player going over to Saginaw Valley this fall. Well, it's been an exciting match here throughout this first half of play. We get another whistle this time. There's going to be a foul called against the Stars. So FC Pontiac will take it over. Well, we have a second NSN Game Rewind brings the past to life with full commentary and dynamic graphics. Relive your favorite games of a professional broadcast experience where the past lives in the future. Call 586-304-4405 to start watching today or scan the QR code on the left of your screen. Well, 2-2 draw right now. So we're approaching 40 minutes of action. It's been an incredible game here so far. All knotted up at 2 apiece. It's Izzy Sakalo with it now. And up now is FC Pontiac with it. On the left side, Gabby Martin. Player gets knocked out for Pontiac. Play continues on, working it into the 18. Out back, the left side. Going over the near side. Over that time to Lodato, who fires one over the left side of the net. Both coaches making some more changes here as we wind down into the last few minutes of this first half of action. So goal by Cameron Colt in the 6th minute for FC Pontiac as the rain continues to come our way. It's been raining a lot, here in Michigan in the Metro Detroit area. As you look at the radar coming, some thunderstorms coming. With the hot weather as well. Early in the week it was up almost 100 degrees, 95, 96 degrees for like last Sunday through this past Tuesday. So we get a corner by Pontiac that goes out of bounds. So play goes back over to the Stars. Giving up the lead quickly. It was in a similar spot where they tied it up at 1 against Troy. As you take a look at what he's going here tonight, the 6th minute, Cameron Cole made it 1-0. Kenzie Ruber, we've seen 3 goals in the span of 6 minutes. Ruber in the 32nd, Troy in the 35th for the Stars to give them a 2-1 lead, and Abby Ellis a few moments later to get the equalizer. So it's been a high-scoring match so far. The Stars have been ready, having that long rest after that game against Troy where they learned a lot. They made some mistakes down the stretch, but able to come through in the clutch when there was a foul called by Troy in the box in the stoppage time, and it came down to that penalty kick by Miley LeBate that the Stars would be still looking for their first point if she didn't make that one. But the point here for these players who have been growing a lot, finishing up high school in their college game, as going quickly now is Howes as we get a whistle once again. That one is going to be called on the Stars. So looking at the first half stats, both teams have 7 shots, 6 of them on target for the Stars, 5 for Pontiac. Both teams have the same amount of corner kicks with 3 offsides calls for the Stars. So it's been relatively even on both sides throughout these first 45 minutes. And Pontiac, they've been looking like they were going to create some separation. You could say the same thing for the Stars, having some momentum and getting 2 unanswered. I feel like these teams have been evenly matched. Not having to play in the same team. They played the same team twice already. Like I mentioned, the first time they've played them, they mentioned FC Pontiac has played the Jaguars twice already. I mentioned the Stars. They have played Troy City twice. So about a few minutes left of play here in this first half. It's a 2-2 draw right now. So we're approaching the 45th minute. Trying to get out of traffic. Past a couple of defenders. We'll work her way through that time is Lillian Hayter over from Madonna, a program out in the NAI and the WAC that has seen a lot of success in the last few seasons, but continuing to grow as a program. Working forward here, Shadowski staying on side, creating some room for herself. Going in, good stop there by Erke with her foot. Goes back about 15 yards past the box. Trying to get it work into the neutral zone as gets kicked out. Approaching the stoppage time. We'll have, I think, roughly 3-4 minutes because of the water break and the few goals. Get closer to maybe 4 or 5 minutes. Good play by the Stars to force a turnover. Working forward. And herself set. Going over to Howes. That time. Sums it up. Had a good pass over from her teammate, Ava Pendurin, but Erke able to make the save. So right now we're in our second minute stoppage time. So you see we have 3 minutes before we get to the halftime break. Coach Skipper Mukhtar looking over at his team right now, and we've seen these last 2 games compared to the first few where nothing was going offensively, but able to now have 4 goals in their last 2 games. It's been an improvement. Got to be able to seal the deal. Try to get 3 points here tonight would be huge. To try to stay towards the middle of the pack. They're right now near the bottom, at the bottom rather. Because of the few games they have played so far compared to everybody else. Actually, they were supposed to play Tuesday against Flint City. That got postponed. That game now going to be moved up and playing in a couple weeks. We'll talk more about what the teams are going to be doing the rest of the way. This United Women's Soccer Great Lakes Division season all down and over to Mecca to make the play. Got about under a minute here in this stoppage time. Gets it across midfield, back over into Pontiac Sen. Erke will have it. Tap it over to her defense. Soldado. Just give it a kick across midfield. Hustling back for it. Able to make it there is Mecca. Make the stop. Just going to take a soft kick over to her right. Stars. Now 2-2. FC Pontiac. The time here is running out here in this first half. So we're continuing to go here until the whistle by the referee. That's a contact by the Stars. Kick there by Charlotte Carlton. And that's going to do it for the first half of play. knotted up at 2 apiece. It's been a good one so far here at the Michigan Stars Sports Complex. It's been a back and forth game. FC Pontiac had the first lead in the 6th minute by Cameron Cole. Then the Stars got 2 unanswered to take the lead. But then in that 38th minute, Abby Ellis able to get the equalizer. As we take a look at how this game has been going here so far. Been a relatively even match throughout this first half of this game. Cole got things started with a goal off the corner kick by Avery Perkins. And then we take a look at this play by Ruber. So that was a shot that didn't go through there. That set up a corner kick that was unsuccessful. Now we'll take a look at Ruber's play, getting past Bianca and Erke for the easy goal. Just a little tapper there into the center. And then looking at this play, Ruber with a nice dish over to Melania Troy to make it a 2-1 lead up the top shelf on the left side. And then Abby Ellis getting past the Stars, going quickly down the field and firing past Mecca to the right side of the net in the 38th minute. And that's where we stand right now here at the halftime break. 2-2 between Michigan Stars and FC Pontiac during this United Women's Soccer matchup here on the National Soccer Network. We'll be back for the second half right here on NSN.
If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
Are you ready to create unforgettable moments for your audience? NSN offers professional live streaming and full broadcast services tailored to your needs. From high-quality production to exceptional coverage, we ensure your game or event becomes a spectacle to remember. Book your next game with us today. Call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast and let NSN bring the action to life like never before. Accelerate your soccer journey this summer at Oakland University. From June 30th to July 31st, players will have the incredible opportunity to refine their skills under the guidance of Oakland University soccer coaches. Train at world-class facilities while gaining insight into life in a collegiate environment. These camps cater to a range of skill sets and ages, from youth programs to the Elite ID program, ensuring participants are surrounded by peers who challenge and inspire. As one of the premier soccer institutions in the Horizon League, Oakland University soccer program offers an unparalleled environment for growth and development. Don't miss your chance. Register now at oaklandboyssoccercamps.com. Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
This is Inside the Game, where passion meets precision. Jonathan Turner, Nathan Wangler, and John Natale are your hosts, breaking down every goal, every controversy, every match that matters. From the heart of American soccer to the global stage. No fluff, just football. Weekdays at 9 a.m. live on YouTube, Roku TV, Facebook, Twitter, and all listening platforms. Step in, speak up, stay locked in. This is Inside the Game.
Experience the thrill of the game like never before with NSN's Game Rewind. Dive into full match commentaries enhanced with cutting-edge dynamic graphics, letting you relive the highs and lows of your favorite matches in astonishing detail. Whether it's a championship win or a legendary play, NSN Game Rewind bridges the past and future with a broadcast experience designed to captivate. Call 586-304-4405 and start watching today.
The 2025 UDM Boys Summer College Prospect ID Camp is designed for field players and goalkeepers seeking exposure to college coaches, professional training sessions, competitive matches, and insight into the college soccer environment. Directed by the UDM men's soccer staff, this camp is ideal for players serious about advancing their soccer careers. On July 26th and 27th, the camp becomes a perfect platform for aspiring athletes to showcase their talent and commitment. For more information and to register, visit DetroitMercySoccerCamps.com.
Chaos FC is a soccer club in Macomb County, Michigan, dedicated to player development through professional training. Our mission is to offer a safe, positive environment that nurtures youth talent. We aim to help players reach their full potential and compete at high levels in MYSL, MSP, SP, and MRL. We provide equal opportunities for all players to develop skills, knowledge, and appreciation for soccer through top-tier training and positive coaching. Our goal is to help players grow as individuals, promoting life skills such as sportsmanship, teamwork, goal setting, and fair play. Learn more today by visiting chaosfc.us. If you are interested in participating in a sport that requires skill, fitness, strategic thinking, and team play, soccer offers opportunities at various levels to improve fitness and coordination. Whether you prefer casual participation, competitive play, or joining a futsal league, our organization provides a welcoming environment to learn new skills and meet new people. Register today for the Macomb Soccer Summer Camp from July 14th to 18th. The camp will be led by Kansas City's professional players James Togba and Mike De Silva. It is open to boys and girls aged 6 through 16 with an early bird registration fee of $175 if registered by July 7th. Gain knowledge from professionals in an engaging and competitive setting. For further information, visit mrsl.us.
The Flint City Bucks are Michigan's top soccer franchise with 4 national championships, 9 conference titles, and 15 Great Lakes Division titles. They have produced 107 players for Major League Soccer, and they focus on attracting top talent and shaping soccer's future. Michigan Bucks Academy joins MLS Next new competition tier starting in September of 2025. This offers elevated levels of play and flexibility for high school participation. The Academy will provide premier development, high-performance training, and exposure to scouts through regional tournaments and MLS Next events. For more information on tryouts, training programs, and key updates as we prepare for our first season in MLS Next new tier, visit MichiganBucksAcademy.com.
And welcome back, everyone, here at the Michigan Star Sports Complex. Just underway here in the second half. In this 2-2 tie we have here between the Michigan Stars and FC Pontiac right here on the National Soccer Network for this United Women's Soccer Great Lakes Division matchup. Alex Johnson with you for the call. Been an entertaining first 45 minutes of play as FC Pontiac got the early lead, but the Stars able to take a 2-1 lead around the 35th minute, but FC Pontiac able to get one a few minutes later at the 38th minute by Abby Ellis. To take a look at the scoring summary here so far of how back and forth it has been. Saw 3 goals in the span of 6 minutes. That 3/4 part of that first half of play, and we are back and ready to go here. It's the rain right now. As you take a look at the forecast, was coming towards that Clarkston Flint area, heading into Macomb County. As you look at the radar here, and everyone's protected from that here inside. Let's take a look at the first half stats here for you. Everything has been relatively even for the most part. Stars with 1 more shot than FC Pontiac and 1 more on target. Same amount of corner kicks with 3. Same with the fouls and saves. As this is the 4th one here on the night for the Stars, as this one headed up as Pontiac is looking to clear it out of play. Temperature still 90 degrees. We've had some rain and some thunderstorms throughout the area here in Washington Township, Michigan. Mentioned we'll have the men's game coming up after this game concludes. They're taking on Liquid Football tonight. Going to be a huge game for them, trying to get back in the win column. Of all that for you after this game concludes here on the National Soccer Network. So Eric will send this one away. And up here are the Stars. Offsides. That time is Ruber. A little far of everybody. They've been called at a few times we mentioned here tonight. Had some opportunities, but way ahead of everybody. So Pontiac will get it back here. They're trying to snap a 3-game losing skid. It's a team right now in 5th place, trying to get a huge win here tonight. Stars looking for win number 1 on the season. It up as it's the Stars to throw it in. Gets headed on a play by Sakalo. They work it in now. As it's back over to the Stars. There is time. Here's Tori Kibe, defenseman at Schoolcraft College. By Cole. It's going to be a whistle against Pontiac. Called for offside. First time they've been called at here tonight. So through the first 5 minutes of this second half. Hustling back for it is Pontiac. That's Cole. Defended by Kibe. Sends one high to the other side. Nobody there. As this was going to be a throw in for the Stars. Shadowski working it now, trying to create some room. Here's Ruber. It's been all over here tonight. Gonna get down. Stars with it. Getting inside. A shot sent one up and into the goal. And the Stars retake the lead, but there's a whistle. It looked like for a moment, as you take a look at this here again, Ruber ending this one down. And over there on the other side was Howes. And the goal will be waved off. Oh, that is just an unlucky break for the Stars. Going the other way now. Here comes Ellis. Already has one here tonight. Looking for it again. And she has two on the night. A momentum swinger just like that. And FC Pontiac retakes the lead. Sent one past a diving Mecca into the low bottom right side of the net. What looked like the Stars had the lead, but then FC Pontiac, we'll just take it down ourselves, and this one will count. And that is just, just that sequence where you thought the Stars had themselves a good goal, the goal by Howes, but gets waved off. I think it was an offside call, I should say. And then FC Pontiac going the other way with it. Abby Ellis was just a couple players back for the Stars, but not enough. And Ellis now with two on the night. And she is going to be a key piece over at Saginaw Valley this fall. It's been a top program in Division II for a reason. And they're going to have themselves a really young, talented player coming up this season. Man, it's just not been good for the Stars. Just you give one up after having a chance where you were going to take the lead. Now you're down once again. Pontiac has had the lead for about 25 minutes of this game before the Stars took the lead, or tied it up and took the lead. Charlotte Carlton gets it kicked out of play. So it's 3-2 FC Pontiac. It's now Olivia Howes with it. Going up with a shot this time. Saved there by Airkey off the foot of Eva Badalo. It's just been a game where it's been those key moments. One sent off the ceiling. As we get back to action here, as the Stars having trouble here clearing it out. To Ruber, off the foot, that time of Ellis. Ellis with 2 goals tonight. been all over the place. Had one to tie it up and then take the lead for Pontiac. Now the Stars had a chance, but then will go kicked out of play. So 4 goals now on the year for Ellis. Here comes again. Ruber. Kicked way up high and over the net. Stars just got to be able to get one back here. Still got time remaining. Still got a lot to play for. No, this has been a game that they fell down early, able to get back up. Was a good foul call. Well, just that end of the half into the start of this half, and it has not been good for the Stars. And a chance, they had a goal that was taken off the board by Olivia Howes. And then just on the next play, Abby Ellis made it a 3-2 lead for the team in red, FC Pontiac. This is a team, like I mentioned, in their first year in this league. As we take a look at that one from earlier. And that's where we are right now, is we get another whistle. That was just a few moments ago. But right now, FC Pontiac, a team that has just been hungry for a win. It's been a rough stretch of games. Actually losing 2 to the Jaguars and to Legends FC. A push, ball loose. Could be kicked out of play. Be a throw-in. Roughly 35 yards from the net. Back over with it now. As it's in the midfield. A substitution coming in as one goes out of play. And that is going to be Karina Arnold coming in. Arnold, a veteran on this team in terms of this roster. Playing her college days over at Madonna University. A couple players in this game went to Madonna. I mentioned Lillian Hayter, also played for the Blue and Gold. Arnold spent 5 years with the Crusaders, played at Anchor Bay High School as well, a phenomenal player. In her time in her collegiate career. One blocked by the Stars on the free kick. Scored 9 goals in her collegiate career at Madonna. Someone goes out. Had played some professional soccer over in Romania. Played as for Corktown WFC last summer. A very experienced player. Brings a lot of talent to the table. Karina Arnold. One missed up high again. So we're in the 62nd minute. It's a 3-2 advantage for FC Pontiac. Abby Ellis scoring once again just a few moments ago. Push down was Howes. Claire Wise got knocked down by Howes, rather.
No, not yet, bro. There's still 30 minutes.
That is Pontiac, but taken away.
Sure.
Can get a little bit physical. So through the first 15 minutes of this second half. One of the shot just missed off the left post. Looked like that was Troy that time, or actually it was Ruber, I should say. Was looking to get into that bottom left shelf, but hit off the post. Some good looks. Once again, we've had a few of those here tonight in that first half. But Pontiac is looking to send this one away. Well, because when he rolled out, going to be back over to the Stars. Pontiac with it, have some room. Have Ellis down, staying outside. What a stop. Preventing that opportunity. Getting down to the ground to make that play. As Ellis was getting herself in position to go for the hat trick. Gonna be out of play, and it's gonna go now over to the Stars. Subscribe to NSN on YouTube for exclusive soccer content, live streams, highlights, and more. Stay connected to all the action by hitting that subscribe button. Don't miss out. Join the NSN community today. Don't miss out on all the things happening around NSN, upcoming broadcasts, latest news, articles, and everything at your fingertips. So subscribe to NSN for all the things that happen in here, from the podcast, the games. You don't want to miss out on all the action. Make sure to subscribe on YouTube today on the National Soccer Network. Stars looking for some firepower. They had that in that first half, scoring twice. But trailing here about 25 minutes or so as Ruber just holds Carlton down to the turf. But no whistle as it goes on. And a foul called as that shot that time by Gianna Kay into the corner. I think there was a grab on Air Key. A player right on the doorstep. It was an easy call by the referee. Up with it now here is Avery Peak, freshman defenseman from Davenport. A team that has been in Division II the last 8 years. Stars moving quickly now with limited time left. Trailing by 1. Sent up there again. As Erke is able to pick it up no problem. Rolled back over into the Stars zone. Working with it here is Tori Kibi. So Stars will get a free kick out of this. Good leadway. Badalo with it. Sliding down. Trying to get it is Ruber. This is going to be a throw-in. A bit deep from the box. Throwing it again this time. It's going to be Sapia with it. Making it hard for House to get it. Some tight pressure that time. Sent out a play. Result in another corner. Want to come through on this. As we're in the 69th minute. Looking to tie it up. To the distance on it. Headed back. And possession will go to FC Pontiac. As it's a 3-2 lead. The team in red here tonight as we look like we have ourselves another water break as we are over the halfway point of this second half. So everyone's just regrouping here and getting ready for this final stretch. Mentioned the goal by Abby Ellis in the 52nd minute is giving FC Pontiac the lead back. They had the lead for about 25 minutes of the game, from the 6 minutes to about the 32nd. As we're now in this short water break, especially with the high temperatures at over 90 degrees here today. As we take a look at the scoring summary here, it's been a lot here so far. An excellent play by Kenzie Ruber in the 32nd on that goal. That tied the game up. Then Ruber sent it over to Melania Troy with a nice pass right through the center to make it a 2-1 lead. But then Abby Ellis has been on a roll so far this season, and especially here tonight. Getting the equalizer before the break, and didn't get anyone here at the start of the second half. Now has 4 goals on the season. And that's what the difference is right now. Her impact has gone a long way. And you got to be happy about that. You know, if your coach, Justice Tilliston, as well as Jen Perkins, who's not here tonight, but has been right in driving this team to where they are right now. Oh, it's been a little bit of a bumpy ride over their last few games, like I mentioned, but looking to find themselves back to where they were at the start of the year. In this hard-fought game on both sides here tonight, leaving everything out here on the field. So Erke will send it away. This is going to be an important stretch here. Got about less about 25 or so minutes left here in this game. Got to be able to make that push here if you're head coach Skipper Mukhtar. A team that has gotten better as of late, but going through another difficult test here tonight, as Pontiac has gotten one off the corner. One up, headed down, ball loose, sent back out. This is a good clear, about 35 yards away. Ellis now, over to our right. Lodato. They're just trying to slow it down and take their time with it here. Sent to the near side as the Stars will get it back. Booted up. Off the head of Pandurin. Over to Ruber. Chasing the line. A slide by Claire Wise. Breaking up any chance to dish it off. But the Stars will have another corner kick. Going to be important here. Ruber ends it in, goes a few bounces to the other side. Chasing back for it is Pontiac, trying to clear it away. They cannot. Stars with it on the far side. Working in. Erke as we get a whistle. Foul against the Stars. As Erke was trying to pick it up. Looking at the stats so far, shots are now in favor of Pontiac by 1. The Stars have been called for offside 8 times here tonight. That's been their problem. Only trailing by 1, Pontiac has been able to take control. Got one off a break off that offside. That we thought was going to be a goal by Olivia Howes, but got overturned by that call. And then FC Pontiac just immediately scoring on their own. And that's just been that's just a turning point here in this game, where the Stars were called for offside, thought they had a goal, but got taken off the board. And then just immediately afterwards, FC Pontiac took the lead. Abby Ellis. Temperature has cooled off a little bit. It was at 90, now it's down to 80 degrees. Mentioned it's climate controlled with the temperature wise here indoors. There's been rain throughout the forecast. It's been moving into Macomb County. Trying to move away from it now. It was raining earlier. You could hear from the outside. As another chance here on the corner kick for the Stars. Got less than 20 minutes left. Headed up, ball loose, kicked out. What a chance by Pontiac, and they're able to come through with it. What a stop. As the Stars will kick it out of play. Just another good chance as we take a look at the replay. Elevated kick crossed up, went down on that play, was Howes. Ball was kicked back out and then fired over to the right. So you gotta like the opportunities, just not been accurate here so far in this second half for the Stars. So Stars will get it back here again. Gotta move quickly now. House. What a stop by Wise again. Sliding down to her knees to break up any chance. She's been making those few plays here tonight. Took a chance away from Ruber a few moments ago. As FC Pontiac will take possession of the ball. Book your next game with NSN for professional live streaming and full broadcast services. Let us bring your event to life with high quality production and coverage. Scan the QR code on your screen or call 586-304-4405 to schedule your broadcast today. Call dozens of teams and organizations and leagues throughout the years here on the National Soccer Network, and if you're interested in your team, want to bring your event to life, give us a call today, and the National Soccer Network can do it for you. So many different packages of what is offered. How to bring your soccer match to life. So if you're interested, give us a call again at 586-304-4405. The Stars get it back. Looks like we're going to get a substitution right here. Gonna have the Michigan Stars men's program taking on Liquid Football after this game concludes here tonight. A Midwest Premier League matchup. Those are the last couple games for the Stars over on the men's side. They've lost 2 of their last 3. We'll talk more about that when that game happens. But focusing on the women's team right now, trying to find a way to get their first win on the season. They've worked hard, especially in that first half, but surrendering a goal and the tie game in the 52nd minute by Abby Ellis with 2 goals here tonight for FC Pontiac. And the story here so far, time is running low on the Stars. Who bounces up and one off. Here comes Howes with Wise on her. Going down and making the stop is Airkey. Will Looking at this replay here again. She makes plays like that. It's been amazing so far this season. Or by her coaching staff. Has made some phenomenal stops. And there's a reason why she's been playing at the Division II level over at Ferris State. Always a good program over there in the GLIAC as we get another offside by the Stars. It's always just a difficult conference to play in the GLIAC in Division II. But Saginaw Valley, Ferris State, Grand Valley, and a few others. Want to get a touch on it here is Faith Staley, senior defenseman from Rochester Christian. We're in the 83rd minute. We'll probably have about 3-4 minutes of stoppage time again. We'll give you an update on that as we get closer to that. That one is going to be off the foot of the Stars. That's Callie McCarthy, one of the newest additions to the program. Going to be a junior this year at Elmont High School. Plays in the midfield. A couple of new faces from the last game here tonight. Just looking at after this game concludes for the Stars. Got a player down, able to get back up. It was Martin. So looking at for the Stars after tonight, they will be on the road this upcoming Sunday against Cap City Athletic out of Michigan State and East Lansing. And that'll be their only game of that week coming up, and then they'll be off, and we'll be back until next Monday, July 7th, against the Michigan Jaguars. That game out at Lawrence Tech. As that shot gets deflected up high off the foot of Sabrina Sokol for FC Pontiac. As they still have it here. Cole gets pushed. Stars will boot it away. And then they won't be back in home. They'll have a rescheduled game on Tuesday, July 8th at 8 o'clock against Flint City AFC. And then they'll close out the season on Wednesday, July 9th against Legends FC. So playing 3 games straight to close out the season in that first full week of July, the 7th, 8th, and 9th. As that's a nice save by Mecca, sliding down to her knees on that stop. And then taking a look at FC Pontiac's side, they only got 1 game left. That'll be against Troy City WFC. But that won't be till Wednesday, July 9th. So they'll have about 12 days off after tonight. So another stretch where, you get the 4th of July weekend off, some time to regroup, and then play one final game to end the season. This was a team that started out winning 2 of their first 3. They won 6-0 against Cap City Athletic on June 8th, tied Flint City AFC 2-2 on the 10th, and won on Father's Day 2-1 out at Troy City WFC. And I mentioned those last 3 games have been tough. But FC Pontiac less than 10 minutes away from snapping that losing streak. Another whistle here. As we mentioned, Flint City AFC and Troy City WFC were at the top of the standings at 13 points right now. The Michigan Jaguars in third with 12. FC Pontiac would jump to fourth, jumping Legends FC for the moment with a win here tonight. Legends will play the Jaguars on Sunday. They'll try to get back in the top four. That'll be a huge game for them between Legends FC and the Michigan Jaguars. I mentioned the Stars playing Cap City Athletic. They're right now in sixth place. So it's still 3-2. FC Pontiac just taking their time. As time is winding down here in this one. And up. As that shot is missed. And a good look. Going to be a corner now for Pontiac. Here in the 88th minute. Going to be taken by Sakalo. Kicked it off the back of the Stars. Working quickly with it now. Moving it up the field is Pandurin. Over to House. And a whistle called against Sabrina Sokol. Coming over from Regina High School. Made it to the Division III state finals a couple weeks ago. She'll be continuing on her collegiate career over at Purdue Fort Wayne. Now Shadowski with it. They get it inside. And another whistle called against Shadowski. Erke, who's done her job here tonight, but just kicks that one out of play. So the Stars will get a throw in. Not what you want to see there. Just give the ball right back. Will the Stars be able to do it again? Get a late goal to get at least a point here tonight. Mentioned in the last game, they were granted a PK in the second minute of stoppage time and capitalized on it to get themselves a point in that game versus Troy City WFC. Got to be able to make something happen here in these last few minutes. Going all the way back with it now are the Stars. Their own end. Easy pickup for Erke. Just took her time with it. Howes was about to slide in. No, you just don't want a play like that where you just let the ball just sit there. Don't want a mistake like that to happen as we are now in the stoppage time. Sokol shooting that one up and over the net, over the crossbar. Elevate that one a little too high with her foot. Just a couple more chances left for the Stars. So we're in the last couple minutes. So call with it again. Working with it now. Taken away. Touch there by McCarthy. Stars got to move. House went off the foot of Pontiac. Going down and giving a long distance. Air key out of play. A whistle. Looks like we got a player down for the Stars. Able to get back up though is Shadowski. Coach Mukhtar looking over at his team right now. Have a free kick. Gonna go deep on this. One headed inside the box. Shadowski working for it. Sent back out. Going in. And a whistle. And it's going to go against the Stars. Not much time left. So we're in the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Martin kicks it out of bounds. Headed up. Pontiac with it here. Going up for it. Couldn't get that shot to go that time by Sakalo. Stars gonna move. Probably their last chance. Ruber lets this one go out. And that will do it. FC Pontiac snaps their 3-game losing streak and come into the Michigan Star Sports Complex to pick up a 3-2 win over the Michigan Stars here tonight. A hard-fought game on both sides. Abby Ellis scoring the last 2 goals of the game. The equalizer in the 38th minute and the winner in the 52nd to give herself 4 goals on the season. Take a look at the scoring breakdown here tonight. Cameron Cole started things off the corner kick by Avery Perkins in the 6th minute. And this was a shot here that was the game winner by Ellis in the 52nd. And FC Pontiac now has 10 points on the season. They're back at 500 and are sitting in 4th place in the Great Lakes Conference of the United Women's Soccer League. The Michigan Stars, they fall to 0-3-1. They had a good showing. They got 2 goals that match. They did in that last game. The goals by Kenzie Ruber as well as Melania Troy. But FC Pontiac able to come through. It's that momentum play where Olivia House thought had a goal but called for offside, and FC Pontiac quickly went down the field as Abby Ellis was able to flip the script and give FC Pontiac the lead and eventually the victory here tonight. That's going to do it for us here at the Michigan Star Sports Complex. Our final score here in this United Women's Soccer matchup, it's FC Pontiac 3 and the Michigan Stars 2 right here on the National Soccer Network. On behalf of everyone here at the National Soccer Network, I'm Alex Johnson. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's match. We'll see you in about 15 to 20 minutes or so of the men's matchup coming up against Liquid Football in the Midwest Premier League play right here on the National Soccer Network. Have a good night, everyone.
Boost your brand with NSN's live soccer broadcast, reaching a passionate audience in real time. Engage fans during thrilling soccer matches. Maximize visibility with tailored ad packages. Add 30-second or 60-second commercials for concise, impactful messaging and greater audience connection. Call 586-304-4405 and start your campaign today.